All right. Let's see. I think. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. So, uh, don't mind me. I'm gonna be playing video games while I talk to y'all. Um, there we go. So, here we go. So, pretty much for the most part, I had a whole song for you guys. I kid you not. I literally had a song that so best represented um this space of what I'm always hearing. Hang on, can I get it? Mm, where is that? I just be chilling. I be chilling in my own world. Like, I'm gonna see. I be chilling, y'all, and listening listening to some panels sometimes, uh, and listening to what people be talking about on like streams and crazy nonsense and shit about they gonna rise up and all that good stuff. At this point now, I am. I just want. I'm just giving y'all my opinions. I don't even know um, how best to describe some of the stuff that I hear or echoed out because a lot of the things that you're hearing, people can have fixed for themselves or it's like self like evaluation. And you're gonna keep hearing me talk about self, but you're gonna keep hearing nuances of well, what if because of this year or what if it because of that? And I'm like, well, what does that have to do with you? Because I can't stop or I can't have stopped the crack epic or whatever stuff from people selling drugs. You're just one individual. I think it's unfair when you put um that kind of like waste of like energy on people. Just like when like people say like, hey, like what are we gonna do about fixing the community? Like what community? Like hold on, what community are you talking about? But like everybody in my functional community is doing their job. Okay, but everybody don't got that. What the fuck problem that is that? Like hold up, bro. Like y'all are grown. Like I'm that's a sentiment I'm not getting. Like I'm hearing a lot of like group accountability, but I'm gonna be for real. I y'all are crazy as fuck if y'all think that group shit is. Other groups are doing it. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. I get tired of these lies, man. Like it's like a guilt shame trip of if you're not doing what I'm doing or you're not contributing to my pocket, then you were never for me or for that. And I'm like, yo, bro, like y'all can't shame no pussy, no penis, no like hell. I don't even got smoke. Like that's like trying to tell the Kevin Defense Force like what they should do or how they should or act the court. Like If that's who they felt fine with, I'm all for freedom of choice. I'm starting to understand, like, yo, a lot of people, man, a lot of people on here are like exposing, like they have some demons, bro. Like they got some shit going on. And when you ask them about like, but I wonder about it, and I always say, well, if you had a man, would you be on YouTube? No, like, no, ask a serious question. If these people actually had the lifestyle that they had, will they really be on YouTube? Or is it like a sales pitch or like some shit? Like y'all are not gonna shame nobody. Y'all don't have that kind of clout to shame anybody. I hear that shit time and time again. Like it don't work. It really don't, man. Like shaming shaming somebody about their choices on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like people get online to make a fool of themselves. They do. People get online to they try to be cool or some shit. Or say like I do this and that. It's like trying to relive high school or some shit. And at some point it starts becoming funny. Then it just turns to sad. And then it just turns to pathetic. Like at this point I'm you're starting to get like out here like one guy was trying to tell people like because of black men the community is defenseless. And I'm like, nigga, why don't you just join the police force? Typical cowardly black man. I'm like, hold up, bro. I done joined the US military and fought terrorists for almost over 8 years. I didn't hear no Wakandian Zulu warriors jumping behind my back willing to fight. Now, of course, y'all say, well, you're afraid to fight white supremacy. And then I will always rebut with them. Well, if I'm for me to fight white supremacy, why are you using his money? Why do you wear his clothes? Hell, why are you still here? Go. You could have caught a banana boat and went to Caribbean or anything. And so when you hear these talking points of shaming, it gets really vile and annoying. Like if you're not doing it my way, you're the opt. You know, you're the opt. You're the problem. And y'all don't got that kind of clout. Now, I always ask the pretentious of the question to what is the means when people start asking about sexual desires and relationship. You know, I was watching Hercules and like in watching Hercules, like it was funny because the girl Aphrodite said, listen, you know it's crazy? Y'all people could have been done fix y'all shit yourselves, but y'all just too lazy to do the work. Like you gotta think about it. People that get online, like think about when men and women get online and they always asking about the state of the women. Well, what kind of women are you dealing with? Like you don't got that power, clout, or capital to make people want to fuck with you. If you did, then you wouldn't be online. It's a fact. If you had what you had or you had your shit together, you would not be online. You know what I'm saying? Bitching the way you do. People that feel like they're helpless get online to bitch. Don't believe the cap. But if you had your shit together, you wouldn't be. What is the reason to complain? Well, somebody has to talk about it. Okay, fair enough. Then go do something. I volunteer, but then again, why would that matter? Because ultimately, what I do in my area, my zip code, that only affects my zip code. I can't affect you what y'all do. Like that's not my problem. See, a lot of people don't like hearing, "You're not my problem. You're not my fucking kids. You're not my woman. You're not my brother or my ally or friend." And see, when you tell people that, they feel like, so you're not going to help me. And a lot of black people don't want to swallow that shit in 2022. Just like hearing all that shit about, well, we need to come together. Why do I need to come together with you? Like no, and that's like, y'all make it seem like other races are just doing this. Like, yeah, they are. Other cultures do this all the time. Like, then again, that's that culture shit talk that if you're not doing like this group or you're not doing like them, then you're failing. And I'm like, well, that's the case. If they were so good or they were so thriving, then why the fuck are they here? I always find that so amazing when they talk about other groups and other cultures, but a lot of them cultures are blended into American society. Like, it doesn't work. And that was actually from a Dominican that was watching some of the shit that I was watching. And he was like, yo, I find it funny that the Hispanic dude's talking shit. And there's a lot of Dominicans that cross over to America for a better lifestyle. And I'm like, damn, dude. Like, when reality hits like YouTube, it doesn't work. Like, you can't call me out, nigga, if you ain't in your own natural environment. Just like a dude trying to tell me about how women should be. I'm like, well, show me your stock of women that you are dominating on, or you're that literally is like, yielding to your power. And see, that's a big problem or issue. Yeah, take that. That's a big problem or issue. You have people that want you to follow their program, but they're not doing it themselves. And that's an hypocrisy. Like, I mean, honestly, I know a lot of people gonna say, well, BMT, this the community, don't care about black men. I don't want you, hell no. Hell yeah, I don't care about y'all. Hell yeah, I don't care. I don't care about y'all. But honestly, why should I care about people that don't care about themselves? Ask yourself that question. How can I care about you if you don't care about getting your own shit together? Like, if I'm doing the work, if I'm putting in the effort, why should I care about a lazy mofo that is too intellectually lazy or too physically lazy, man or woman, to go do the self reflection and work themselves? Like, that's just wild. And mind you, look at the age difference of the people that are saying this shit. These are people in their 30s and 40s and shit, trying to tell like other people, like, hey, because you're not like this is why our community's failing. Because you men are like this is why we're not having it like this. And I'm like, hold up, bro. Are y'all motherfuckers winning or not? If you're winning, like, I've never seen LeBron like say, because y'all guys are like this is why I'm not the king. No, he understand I'm LeBron for a reason, because I strive to be the best. That's why he's LeBron. You can't say you're the top dog in what you do if you're not competing to be the best at what you do. I can talk my shit of how I am, right? Because I knowingly understand and know that the only person that's going to get me to my salvation is me. I love watching there's an anime called Kuroko no Basket. And there's a guy there named Ayomi, right? And he says the only one that can beat me is me. And oh man, did he back that shit up. Like, he backed that up. He was so serious about that shit. The only one that can beat me is me. I was like, whew. I had goosebumps when he said that shit. I was like, whoa. The confidence on this Chad. And so you gotta have that type of ideology. You gotta have that type of ideology over that shit, man. Like, a lot of y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, what y'all seeking to get put onto. And see, that's the thing about it. A lot of people want to get put on. Hang on, what's going on? What are you talking about, BMT? Oh, like, so I'm gonna help y'all understand this, but maybe I'm gonna clarify for a lot of y'all. And what's going on, Faith? A lot of the sexual conversations, a lot of the relationship conversations, a good portion of Black YouTube is based on sexual activity in relationship. It is. The next portion would be on what we as blacks, how we should govern ourselves. And I'm like, you can't fix that as a, we're too far gone as whatever collective motherfuckers keep saying we are to literally be talking about what we as black men and black women should be doing. Like the fact that you have to tell a grown adult how they should conduct themselves, that already tells you that, yo, that motherfucker's way past fucked up. Like that bothers, that used to bother me, but now I get it. Like, yo, man, like some people just like living a fucked up lifestyle. I'm watching people get on panels, and then when you watch how they act or carry on or they speak, and then they get on and they, I'm like, well, if you literally were doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, if you were doing what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, and you're just putting it to work, right? You're doing the homework. Then why are you still here complaining about the same results? Like you're asking about, like, if a woman's saying that she needs protection, right? And that black men need to protect her. I'm like, why do you need black men? Why don't you just go find yourself a man that literally is on your program? If a man is so much complaining about, well, these women this, these women that, then I would ask that same man, well, why do you entertain that type of women? Every woman can't twerk, nigga. Every woman can't goddamn ain't out there in the street. So the women you checking for ain't checking for you. The man that you asking for protection, he don't see you as that person or that I'm willing to die for. A lot of these problems are self issues. They're self. In other words, they're things that people could have already handled on their own, but they want somebody else to doggone do it for them. I'm just being honest, man. Like you're not gonna. It's not, and it's not working, man. Like I've been watching people say these things, but I'm like, yo, did you just hear what you just told yourself, or you said out loud in the universe? Like the shaming and niggas explaining it ain't working no more. Like I that's why I told y'all have a better chance of just saying fuck it. I'm gonna do me. I'm not trying, like, you have a better chance of just saying fuck it, I'm gonna do me. Because honestly, let's look at it. And I mean, honestly, when I look at these channels, these talking points, like, I'm gonna be for real. A lot of y'all niggas trying to talk about Vivica A. Fox. Vivica A. Fox ain't hurting for you niggas, bro. I'm just being honest. You guys will never they want the YouTube goals. Like a lot of y'all coming at Vivica A. Fox. Ask yourself this. Will any of y'all men ever be in the same dining hall or room with Vivica? Can y'all put Vivica A. Fox on to anything? Let me go look up. Let me just go check out Vivica, right? Let me go check out Vivica. Hang on. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Vivica A. Fox is worth $4 million, and she's pulling in 250,000. I don't know. She sounds like she can give one of y'all a job. Vivica A. Fox, if she wants to get a man, she can get a man. I'm pretty sure she can do that easily. What type of man she want or what she'll get, that's up to her. I'm just saying, she's 57. So she'll probably have to deal with a guy in his 50s. Unless you want to get with a young guy that probably knows that he ain't really fucking with her. He's just fucking with the money. And there are women who are like that. There are older women who know, like, this boy don't really fuck with me. He just fucks with my money. Same thing as a lot of these dudes who say these women use you, they do this, they do that. I gotta ask, like, and I'm starting to understand, man. Like, listen, bro, and take it from me, a Joe, that I'm not the clean cut. I'm not the Rico Suave. I know I don't have the, whatever y'all call y'all. They call me jawline, And I'm fine with that. I am fine with whatever these dudes call me. But after a while, when I hear you dudes talk on panels or online, I'm like, the audacity. Y'all dudes bit, simp, suck, fuck, in any old kind of lame cyber coochie that y'all can. But y'all come at me. I'm not on here bitching and complaining about the community anymore. I don't, because honestly, the community and the community are two different things. I don't care for that shit. Like honestly, just like that's like asking the white people, like, should they care about the trailer park people? How would I know? I mean, honestly, that's between them. Um, when you start realizing that at some point you can't shame people to wanting to deal or fuck with y'all, and that's a big issue. A lot of these women that are online talking about that black women greatness and all that other shit, I let them have it. Because honestly, at the end of the day, after listening to some of the things that I hear these women talk about now, I am definitely not worried. I'm not worried. It's kind of because here's the thing about it. The women that are talking about it are you got to ask yourself, look at the age bracket, ask them about their resume, and ask them about what have they done in their life. A seasoned woman that has her shit together, she's not going to be here. Like if she's really getting it good, if she's really getting her dick, she's getting her money, she's gonna be like, why am I hanging with y'all? Women say her she's not gonna do it. She's not gonna do that. So, and I'm telling you, because women will section off themselves from that. Now that's not shaming. I know I'm now hearing this thing about is relationship shaming, which I mean women been doing that for a while. Like that's just a thing. I mean, fellas do that too. Like we call them virgins and shit and all that other good stuff. But you know, I mean, ultimately, that's been done since the dawn of time. Like, I mean, I don't got no smoke for anybody because, like, you know, hey, I was that guy that one time at one point you didn't always have it like that to go get it. So you have it where people are going to forevermore always relationship shame. I got a man, you don't. I got a baby, you don't got a baby. I got a girlfriend, you don't got a girlfriend. I got a wife, you got baby mamas. Like, motherfuckers are going to be doing this shit to the end, bar none, period. Like, that's how people have been operating a long time. Is it right? Does it make you qualified? Depends on the conversation. It depends on the conversation. And I'm being honest. Like, depending on the conversation, it probably could give you validation. But then again, also in the same way, that don't mean people want to fuck with you. Because I always ask some things like some panels I go on, I speak from experience, not from, you know, obtuse shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I speak from what I know. But when you actually start telling people like this is how it really is, or this is how it is, like I never heard, like I always wondered that about black people. I hear so much about submission. I'm like, my God, no wonder why y'all are like the post candidate for slavery. Y'all talk about submission so fucking much. That shit is bonkers. I can't make that up. Why do y'all talk about submission so much? You don't talk about companion. There's a difference between submission and companionship. Submission and companionship. And I'm hearing this from men and women about leadership. Why the fuck y'all need so many goddamn leaders? What are y'all, Power Rangers? Like, I've never heard so much about leadership so much in life until I came around. Well, actually, this much of dealing with black people. And you have to start wondering what the fuck is going on with y'all, really. Like, I know that Bible really got y'all. Something else must have really, 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 really got y'all. Because there's no way you need this much goddamn submission in your life. Like, y'all are into some BDSM shit. And when you start asking why, because there has to be a method of methodology, a method why so much of the talk about we need black male leaders. Well, nigga, then I don't know what to tell you on that one, but that's a personal problem. That is a personal problem. Other groups have leaders. No, they have elected officials. Other groups have elected officials. Say that with me. They have elected officials. I don't need no fucking leader. I never asked for one. I'm not submitting to nobody. I don't give a fuck how much money you make, or if you say you're a bad bitch, or you fucked and sucked your way to the top, or you driving what car. Like, y'all are crazy as fuck. Like, that's how you know a lot of you niggas are stupid. Like, the fact that you believe that because of money, that should put you in a position, or because you have certain access, that you're the into go-to goat. See, men idolize other men because they have access to talking to pussy. I don't know. I care less if a man want to talk to as much pussy as he want. That's on him. Women gawk at another woman because she can get men to like fly after her, and I'm like, dude, she's putting her box out there. That's on her. That's on her. Just nowadays, people that are making these assumptions, I ask, like, yo, what's it doing for y'all? To me, I'm gonna be for real, because I watch somebody. I'm watching y'all do these damn things, these talking points and these shows and shit, and I get it. It's y'all hustle. It's y'all hustle. Dysfunction, like fuckery and buffoonery, are lucrative. Hence, forevermore. This is why I say what I say, and you gotta ask yourself, because let me just try to read some of the shit that let me just read some of the stuff of y'all don't mind me reading. One show. I'm gonna go down the line. I'm going down the line of shows. Did we just walk away from the black community? Shout out to Ebony Star. Guess what Kevin Samuels is getting exposed for? Because he was living in a. April Mason. You know, let me say this. YouTube is making a lot of these old black niggas relevant. Damn. Platinum, you did 4 shows about Kevin Samuels. God damn. The sisterhood. I gotta be for real with y'all. There is no such thing as a sisterhood. There is no such thing as a sisterhood. There is no such thing. Say it with me. Such thing as a sisterhood. Prove it to me. There's no such thing. Yeah, I guess it was a sisterhood. Yeah. And this is not me attacking. I'm just saying that at this point now in the game, we got a lot of dead rappers now. A lot. That shows you a lot of these dudes with money. How many goddamn rappers are dead now? Like, shit. Damn. Women and accountability. That's another show. Infidelity ever okay in a relationship? Dudes talking about dudes in suits. Pretty much more nigga gossip. Pretty much Vivica Fox. More sisterhood talk. More defending Kevin Samuels. More relationship talk and relationship talk. Kevin Samuels about getting your paper up. So it's predominantly about pussy, older people. Look, man, at this point in the game, you can't make this shit up. I think what's coming down the pipe with FBI and all these other motherfuckers that are coming out and saying all this crazy shit. Police lawsuit, because we already know. I don't think Tasha K got the money. I know she don't got the money, and see that's the thing about it. I hope they start. Like, I hope more celebrities start suing. I hope more celebrity people with money start suing and crushing motherfuckers and letting them understand that, yo, you talk about me and you can't back it up. I'm just gonna flatten your ass. Just is what it is, man. Like, the fact that it's this bad. Um, I won't say it is this bad. I hate saying it's this bad because um, we say that a lot. We say that a lot, that it's bad out, or the relationship atmosphere is bad for people. What's going on, Brownie? Be a lover, teacher, and supporter. I don't need a personal manager. Um, I can go with that. I agree. I don't know why people think that somehow, like, it's YouTube, it's entertainment. Like, that's actually what it's classified as. The fact that people think that they're personal teachers and trainers, that just shows me that, yo, you're not really in touch with yourself. Well, you're gonna have people say, well, sometimes they need proper, guidance or some stuff, or because their mama or their daddy, whatever shit, comes from black people today. Now I'm seeing white dudes come in and teaching these incel dudes how to doggone get pussy. Actually, there's a song. It's crazy. They literally made a song for it. Did you know incels actually have a song? I kid you not. This song is crazy. This song is crazy. Y'all, you have to say. Hearing. I'm gonna show y'all this song. This song is crazy, man. Hang on, let me see if I can grab it. Let me see if I can grab it. When I saw that song, when I saw the song, it was playing, and like the comments were creepy. Now let me play. It's like the comment. I want you to hear the song. Like, literally, this is how far gone shit has gone for y'all, man. Like, it's y'all got to be careful. That's why I said y'all got to be careful with these talking points. Hang on, let me go grab that song. Okay, so this song right here, and I kid you not, look it up. It's called "All I Want Is You." Yo, if this ain't a song for a future serial killer, I shit you not, bro. I shit you not. This is a very dark song, very dark. But I'm hang on. Okay. I'm gonna play this song. This song is crazy as fuck. Fair use, fair use. So I'm gonna play it through my speaker. I want y'all to really listen to this song. This song is dark as fuck. And literally, this is a song called "All I Want Is You." I shit you not. I can't make this shit up. That's why I said this. These talks, they have dark origins of where they're coming from, and the fact that this song has a huge following base on TikTok and on other little social media devices with people like singing like this and all this shit. Like they really play this song for a lot of these weirdos and these like girls are playing it too, but literally it's more so the guys. The girls are playing it making fun of the guys. So I'm gonna play this song, right? And I want y'all to look at the lyrics. Okay, this song is creepy as fuck, but this actually is telling how people are right now. All right, let's go get it. I kid you not, like I can't make this song up. Like this is just how fucked up that song is. Like, hang on, let me show you some more of this song. Like, I gotta show you, like, this song is pretty dark as fuck. And literally, like, this is played on a lot of incel videos. Like this is the whole anthem. This is why I said y'all gotta stop talking about these relationships, man. Y'all fall into aggro. I need to clean them up. Baby, I'm fucked up. Baby, will you help me? Because I'm gonna help you. Like, all I want is you now. All I want to do now is wait for you to call me, baby. Do you want to hurt me? Are you gonna hurt me? Please don't desert me. Please don't desert me. All I want is you now. All I want to do now is wait for you to call me, baby. I'm sorry. And it gets worse and worse. Like this is some real shit, bro. Like this shit's like it's like I don't know what's going on, man. Like this relationship shit ain't gonna work no more, man. Like you can't properly. Hey, what's going on, Charlene? Shout out to Charlene and I think we all did like 2 shows. Y'all are better than I. You know, I remember when I first started, I used to be able to do stuff like that. I did 4 shows in one day. I said, yo, I good. But that's when I used to have it where I used to have it like that. But now I don't. And we gotta understand, like a lot of these people, you gotta ask yourself. Let me just turn on my. I'm bored. Um, what is the means of the hustle? We have to be these men's lover, best friend, therapist, maid, business partner, and wife. This is too much. Well, now that's a fair assessment, and I'm gonna ask that. Like, if you are in a relationship with a person, they try they try to argue with you on panels. Yeah, they do. They do. They do. I'm not gonna lie about that, sugar bomb. That's why I don't. I don't really get. I like. I'm done trying to do the relationship correlation because logic and common sense don't work. You know, I would tell any man or woman before you get in a relationship, were y'all ever friends? Did y'all ever grow together as a relationship? Um, I don't believe in the maid shit. No, y'all. Now, if anybody, no man or woman should be either person's maid. I don't agree with that. Like that shit. I think we conflate a lot of the stuff that of a woman too, and like they should do. I don't agree with that shit. Like I'm like, yo, like I never asked a woman to be a maid. I never did that. You know, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know no woman. Like you gotta ask yourself, is how bad or how fucked up is that woman that wants to be her maid. Or where she come from? Maybe I mean, then again, y'all can say she was trained or raised like that. If she was, that's on y'all. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that subservient shit. I like a good partnership. We don't talk about partnerships enough. No, I take that back. Shout out to Faith. Faith, the Faith Factor. She already told you I'm not doing that submission shit. And I think that comes off harsh when people hear um a woman say, I'm not doing that that subservient shit. Like I'm your woman. I ain't your servant. And and I that's fair. I also find it fair that if a man like myself and I tell a woman like I'm not your punching bag. I'm not your punching bag. Like you're not whatever fucking issue you had with whatever men back in your past or shit you got going on. Um, don't put that shit on me. Don't put that shit on me. I'm not doing that. I don't have to absolve whatever issues you got going on. I choose to what I want to tolerate. I choose that, and people have a choice. Um, you ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to shame shit. Now this idolization and this talking points like it's dumb. Like I ain't gonna lie, man. Like I'm seeing a lot of parental issues. Now I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be fair. I could take the goods and the bads out of what was said, what I heard Sister George saying. Yeah, we're gonna go there. I don't give a fuck. Sister George, you probably need to go relook at that shit, man. I mean, if you don't want to, that's on you. But that shit was pretty rough, and I don't like Black Woman Spear. I don't like that motherfucker. She knows that. I know that we don't like each other. We don't fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? If you are the male mammy, she would be the female gatekeeper for mammyism for women. She would excuse a lot of women shit. So, but that shit, I had to agree I had to agree to a potency. Black boys do get overlooked for a lot of shit. That's why they don't really talk about it, and they don't. You're not trained. We're not trained. We weren't never really trained or told to talk about it, and it happens a lot. It happens a lot. There's actually a whole plethora of boys who were sexually abused. I never knew that until I started doing studies into that. There's your whole plethora of boys who have been sexually abused. But I'm not going to say children go around. Children can lie, but we have to make a distinction of a child telling a lie versus somebody grab my wee wee. That's not something a child was saying. Or when a child, like, see, that's how you know. I think some people, this YouTube shit has just gone just too far out there. Because a child doing sexual stuff on a bus, CPS gets involved and they're like, yo, what's going on in that home? Kids just don't, I'm going to suck dick. No child does that. I've never heard, even when I was bringing down to my son the birds and the bees, he didn't know what the fuck that is. And he's older than 10. That means there's something really going on in that home you need to go investigate. Like little girls just don't wake up and say, I want to have sex with grown men. I've never heard a little girl say that. They might say they want to be pretty princess, unicorn doll. They might say they want to be the president. They might want to say they want to be a model. They want to be a dancer, Beyonce. But I never heard them say anything about I want to get into porn. See, you got to start making your judgments more soundly. And the fact that we have these kind of conversations happening like that shit was so fucked up. And it was triggering because there were different things of poison being poured all over the goddamn table. So you wouldn't know what kind of poison to be immune to. The women were triggered because they were talking about little girls and sexualization. But then also, some of the men were also like, hold up, man. Like, she's talking about the boys get sexualized also, but nobody cares. And so there was a big issue with that. Now, when it comes to fixing these problems, that's a zip code. That's a case by case like area that you have to fix. It can't be something of a whole wide mass. Well, until black men start speaking up. What the fuck you mean black men have been speaking up? You know how many black men are in jail for killing a man for doing something egregious or sexual? See, y'all don't count them men as brothers who have spoke up or men who have spoke up. They were just starter tier. There have been women that have knowingly placed their bodies or their mind in harm's way for that of the sake of the child to deal with that man. I work in reality, not fantasy. That piece about that shit, that's just gonna be rough. That shit's rough. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was rough. I was listening to that video. My sister Faith was better than me. I would have kicked y'all both off that fucking panel. All of y'all would have to go. I was like, hold the fuck up. Y'all do this shit elsewhere. Faith handled herself very, very well. I'm speaking from that of my standpoint as a man. I could give a fuck how y'all feel. If y'all got a problem, click the link. The link is right there. Talking about sexual abuse and traumas around black people is always going to be a uphill walking on glass talk. Because men normally don't get online, and when they do get online, it's seen as bitching. When women get online, it's goddamn it, Ragnarok times 10. And then you start hearing from the woes of goddamn Jim Crow, slavery, and every other time where you black men somehow did not run into that room with a shotgun and shoot whoever was there. Like, it's impossible. We're asking for an impossible task. And the thing about it is, yes, there are some women that set other women up. I'm talking about women. There are women that have knowingly allowed their boyfriends access to their children. There are disgusting, evil men and women out there. A pimp don't approach. Majority of pimps don't actually approach women. The pimp sends a woman that he's fucking to approach the other women to get her put on. That's why she's the lure. I remember the girls that used to wear the nice earrings and the fat farm and the K Swiss and the baby fat pants and everything. And the other girls wanted to be like her. And they said, well, you come with me and chill with my nigga. He got some weed. You know what I'm saying? He got candy. He got some cars so he could drive us around. She's the lure. And he's just the rod, just leading her. And sadly, a lot of women got clapped into that. The same as it goes for a lot of the men that were born in, I would want to say, circumstances. I hear brothers talk highly of their past families, some of them, and it's an understanding that, guess what, that things happened, and your mother or your father broke apart, and you want it to where as to, hey, maybe they can work it out. It's not possible, bro. Like, I know people talk about it should be possible, but it's just not. Like, I don't know why we keep having these conversations about back in the day. Like, that shit's old, man. Like, the shit's really old. You can't A lot of people don't want to hear that shit, but it's just one of those things that uh we have choices. We live in an era of choices. And that hurts a lot of people because they want to be picked like on a team or put onto the court. But you're just not that person. You're not good enough for that pickup game. You think I always got picked? No. I had to work on myself. Put some Vaseline for acne. Work out, push ups, sit ups. If y'all can't go before the gym, do push ups, sit ups, and jumping jack. Push ups, sit ups, and jumping jack, and go for a run. Drink water. Start looking in the mirror and say, I am somebody. I am somebody. I'm an amazing person. Learn how to love yourself. Love yourself. Just love yourself. When people try to tell you about the community and X, Y, and Z and all that shit, I'm like, yo, first of all, I don't live there. What the fuck? Why are you telling me? Well, that's your problem. You don't care about what happens to black people. Hold up, motherfucker. Like, bitch, I'll tell you what, since you care so much about black people, put $200 in my hand right now. Just shut the fuck up. You're going to tell me about what I should be doing and how I should spend my money and my time. But when I just say, put $200 fucking dollars in my hand. I did that to a motherfucker one time. Try to shame me about some shit about what's going on. I said, I'll tell you what. I need $500. I got to get brakes done on my car. Come on, you care about the community, and come on now. See what I'm saying? You bought money. Nigga, I need money to survive. Either you got $500 to put in my hand, or you shut the fuck up and get out my face. I didn't get the $500, so you had to shut the fuck up, get out my face. This shaming recruitment process ain't going to work. It's not. You got to be real. Some people are immune to gunshots. Some people are immune to the gunshots. It's one of those things. They like, and when I say that, like, that's bad. I'm like, damn, I know I got PTSD, but shit, you got it worse. This shit going on, like, who gonna run the manosphere? Y'all motherfuckers are crazy as fuck, man. Like, that's how I know y'all being hustled. Y'all asking about who running YouTube, y'all who running a YouTube space. Y'all can't control who the fuck check in and check out. This is social media. Yeah, like, that's the problem. Like, all this gatekeeper shit is corny as fuck. I want y'all to drink alkaline water and do this and work out, and I'm gonna tell y'all about this and that. Like, nigga, like, y'all be hearing yourselves sometime. Like, I mean, yo, man, at some point, it could have just been slavery that fucked these people up, man. I tell you, man, anybody could come on YouTube and try to be cool. That's why I be finding it so funny when niggas be coming on YouTube, like these dudes be coming on YouTube, be cool, and girls be gawking. Oh my God, he's so amazing. Like, BFT, you must be jealous. Like, bitch, why the fuck would I be jealous about YouTube? Like, this is YouTube. What the fuck wrong with you? I turn this shit off and go live my life. Walk off. Nigga, this motherfucker live in an apartment trying to spit game to me, a grown man with goddamn a whole mortgage. Like, get your life. The fuck wrong with you, W? The fuck you go Shane B? The fuck calling me? No, I'm busy. You can't shame these brothers, and that's a problem, ladies. Y'all can't shame these brothers to wanting to care about the community. I got to be real with y'all. You cannot shame these brothers to caring. You can't shame these men to caring about the community. I'm gonna start calling them brothers. You can't shame these black men to caring about the community. He don't live there. He don't live there. Don't you already have scam artists on YouTube running that game now? What you can do, you can go get on your politicians. Well, it's our job as the black community. No, nigga, it's your political job of those you affiliate with. And you go say, I'm not political. Yeah, you are, because you're going online trying to politic to get people onto your stuff. You can't shame me. You can't shame Iman. You can't shame Swirl Zone. You can't shame none of us to actually putting in stuff into your community. That's not our job. That's your taxpayers' job. You don't like your street, then move the fuck off. Well, I ain't got the money. That sounds like a personal problem. Since I've been on YouTube, I done moved 6 times. 6 times. No. No, I take that back. Because business don't count. Because if it was business for me, then yeah, I could understand. Business, I was back and forth. But if it's talking about just with the whole family unit, only 3 times. My time. No. 4 times. My bad. My bad. 4 times. So I've done move 4 times. And the 4 times, I asked you, like, why do you stay in the area you choose to stay in? Why do you choose to stay in that area? Move out. Move out. I said go. I said go get a job. Work 2 jobs. You work 2 jobs. You don't got time to be online. You got time to come home, sleep, wash your ass, and get the hell right back out there and do it again. No, you can't shame. You can't shame me into doing something that I myself have not done. We need to get land. No, you get land. We need to educate our people. Then go to school to go be an educator. We need more teachers anyway. We need more teachers anyway. I'm glad you volunteered. And see, you always hear people saying we, but then they never tell us what they are doing, what the I of them is doing. Shout out to the brothers and the sisters that got jobs, man. They got jobs and they're just living their life. They just, hey, it is for what it is. Those people are not respected or liked. Not amongst here. You got to be a go-to type of person. It's just not me. It's just not me. It's not what I embody as a person. And see, that's the thing about it that y'all better start understanding. Like, this is not a place for that of civility. It's just not. Like, motherfuckers like the shit just being fucked up. What's going on, D-Darrell? Shout out to D-Darrell. I remember one time D-Darrell literally did a debate. Now here's the funny. D-Darrell did a debate with Amiri, right? Amiri was debating D-Darrell on couples going to get therapy and help. And Mary's talking point was black men shouldn't go to therapy with their wives and have another man tell them what to do. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? And all the men were in the chat. Yeah. Any other time they hate Mary's that black ass. Well, they liked him because they were like, oh yeah, like it was like a bunch of kids. I'm like, wait a second. Do you mean to tell me something that the court normally tells y'all need to go to counseling? Something you should do before you get married. Something you should do even while you are in a relationship or boyfriend, girlfriend, courting, whatever. You should go get some type of counseling. And you're gonna tell black men not to do that. Now you joined on with the women and you're like telling you speaking for the women now. And I'll be like, yo, bro, y'all niggas flip flop, flippity flop, 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 flip. Uh-uh. What's going on, Kwame? What's up, son? Y'all make no sense, man. A lot of people have underlying issues that they're dealing with. And see, that's the problem. Like a lot of people don't get pizzazzed by the penis game and the sex and all that stuff. You remember that? You don't need that. You don't need it. Nothing wrong with you. I pray over you in the blood of Jesus. You're healed. See how I handle it? You see how I solved that problem for her? She thinks she needs it. She has a problem. She don't have a problem. She thinks she has a problem. I just told her you don't need it. Put that away. See, I did that. I'm a parent. A lot of y'all, if I could, a lot of y'all think y'all really have a problem. I find that interesting. I find that interesting. Like that, traditional college is great, but at the moment in time, we need more young brothers and sisters going into skilled jobs to build our communities. Bakers, travel agents, electricians, plumbers. But see, that see the thing about it is you have those people already. Just think about it. Y'all already have them. Are y'all patronizing them? Are y'all on like channels or networking events with these type of people? I do agree. We do need those type of people. We do. You do need those people. Plumbers, yes. A plumber is not cheap. A baker, yeah, I think you got a lot of people going into culinary. There's a lot of people going to culinary. Let me see that swirl on. Travel agent. I don't know about that. I don't know about travel. The electrician, the plumbers, I will give you that, and maybe the culinary people because I think we have bad eating habits that could probably be fixed on. You know what I'm saying? We can have that. I would agree with the culinary and the electrician and plumbers. Okay, because technically the baker they might want to go higher and like have their own bakery and they'll go into business. Okay, the electrician, you know what I'm saying? STEM covers all it. STEM does actually cover into that. Travel agents, no, I don't know about the travel agent, but I will say that we already have black people doing travel agencies and stuff. Like you got, if you were to say like pilots, we need more pilots. We're not really there in pilots. We probably want to have more pilots. Truck drivers, you're already. There's not a lot of us, but we do that. Yeah. Every time I need a skilled tradesman, someone other than black usually comes out. Got I can't I don't know to tell Swirl like let me look up something. Now the thing about it is, um, if you did, if you did get a minority-owned business, would y'all be willing to pay? And see, I gotta be free. This is something I gotta be honest. When y'all have black excellence in front of y'all, and I know a lot of some people are gonna get triggered by me saying black excellence. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all and your feelings of how I use my words. Um, I would want to ask this question. Okay, when you when you are y'all willing to pay that for their service? And are y'all gonna be how critical are y'all gonna be? Now, to be fair, I'm gonna tell you right now, in dealing with like businesses, listen, man, I got my pluses and minuses about black businesses. I do. It's like it's like being on a Nino. It's like being on a Nino Brown meeting or fucking goddamn New Jack and shit. Like you don't know what the fuck you're getting into. And I'm not gonna be somebody that I have to take shit and tolerate because well we spend money. Mm. Or some shit where they are going to tell you like we can do this, we can do that. Like I think that's a problem black people have. Black people think because they have money, they can just tell other black people what the fuck to do. And then there's another issue where as to we have this strong thing. Um, was a list skilled. There's actually an app. There's actually apps. There's actually an app. Uh, oh, why people be calling me during my show, man? Hmm. So there's an app on your phone. I'm not sure what kind of phone you got. I should you not. I put if you have. Let me see if it's still there. Let me see. I know it's an app that you can actually look up shit. I mean, you can help people make apps for shit all day. It's like so. I'm on my iPhone. Hang on. So there's an app on the phone. Oh, I got a 2.7. Um, it's called Burb. It's literally like this. Okay, and it helps you find black business. You can go use that app. Is there any other app? Shit, I don't know. Y'all gonna have to like it's literally there. Android has it also. Android should have it also. Android should have it also. So there you go. I helped today. Use that. You should be able to find uh you know if you're looking for a business that you want to patronize. Um I gotta be honest, when it comes into business, right now the Latinos are starting to run y'all boys. Women, men, the Latinos are starting to run y'all. And I'm not mad at it. It's just it is what it is. Like people wasting their time trying to worry about poom poom. And ultimately, like other people have other agendas. Well, we have to fix the family if we're going to do that. That's a case by case issue. Again, it's a case by case issue. same way talking about fixing your zip codes or your streets and your community. If I don't live there, how much fixing do I have to do? If I don't live there, how much fixing should I have to do? How much input do I need to do? All right, y'all. I'm about heading out, man. I'm gonna give me something to eat. I'll see y'all guys later. Like, share, subscribe, or unsubscribe. It's up to you, man. I'm out. Peace.